Good evening. Today, I'm going to argue against genetically modified foods and to persuade you that they should be banned. The debate on genetically modified organisms, or GMOs, has been ongoing for many years, with supporters arguing that they offer numerous benefits, while the opponents argue that they pose risks to our health and the environment. In my view, the risks posed by GMOs outweigh the benefits, and I will outline my arguments as I continue this speech. First and foremost, genetically modified foods are not natural. They are created by inserting genes from one organism into another, which can lead to unpredictable and unintended consequences. The process of genetic modification is imprecise, and the scientists cannot always predict what the effects of that new genes are going to have on that target organism. There is also a risk that the new genes could spread to other organisms, leading to unintended consequences for the environment. Genetically modified foods have not been proven safe for human consumption. While studies have been conducted to assess the safety of GMOs, many of these studies have been funded by the biotech industry, and their results are therefore subject to bias. In fact, a review of 94 studies on the health effects of GMOs found that industry-funded studies were more likely to find no adverse effects, while independent studies were more likely to find adverse effects. This raises serious concerns about the safety of GMOs. Another concern with GMOs is the impact that they have on the environment. The introduction of genetically modified crops can lead to the loss of biodiversity, as well as the development of superweeds and superbugs that are both resistant to pesticides. This can lead to the increased use of pesticides, which can be harmful to both human health and the environment. And it's not doing anything to kill what it needs to kill. Additionally, the use of genetically modified crops can also lead to the destruction of habitats and ecosystems, as well as the displacement of traditional farmers and their communities. In addition to these concerns, there are also ethical concerns about genetically modified foods. The patenting of GMO crops by biotech companies has led to the concentration of power and wealth in the hands of a few, at the expense of small farmers and traditional agricultural practices. Moreover, the use of genetically modified crops to feed livestock and other animals is ethically questionable, as it is done to maximize profits rather than to meet nutritional needs of the animals. So, what is the solution to these problems, you may be asking? I believe that the only viable solution is to ban genetically modified foods. This would not only protect our health and the environment, but it would also promote more sustainable and ethical agricultural practices. There are numerous alternatives to genetically modified crops, such as organic farming, agroecology, and sustainable agriculture that have been proven to be effective as increasing yields, reducing environmental impacts, and improving the livelihood of farmers. Even foods that you find every day in the grocery store, like your golden grams you've got here, you always need to make sure to check the nutrition facts because it'll say down at the bottom whether it contains bioengineered food ingredients, and you want to avoid foods like that. Because in conclusion, genetically modified foods pose numerous risks to our health, the environment, and our ethical values. While they may offer some benefits, these benefits are outweighed by the risks. Therefore, I urge you to support a ban on genetically modified foods and to promote more sustainable and ethical agricultural practices. Thank you.